Chief Meteorologist Ted King joins us now.
You want to tell him to get out of here now, huh?
No,
I was going to say we're closer to Friday.
Friday's almost here. Spring's 2 weeks away. We're in good shape, Ted. Thanks.
Yeah. And guess some snow is on the way, too.
Well, what about the 10
Trying to
degrees you
avoid
gave
that.
us today? Wasn't it like 5 or 10 degrees or something?
Yeah, a couple of degrees warmer, I think,
Yeah.
than yesterday. So we're working on it, but the days are getting longer, okay?
This is true.
All right, let's get on. Let's take a look outside here. Look at this shot. Looks like a little divine intervention trying to move on in. But anyway, the sun's shining out there, and also more record lows this morning. Helena set a record 27 below the old record 24 below set in 1945. Bozeman's old record was 27 below, and that was in 1951. But hard to believe no other communities had record lows with these temperatures here in the first week of March. But anyway, wind chill advisory 9 o'clock tonight to 9 a.m. tomorrow. Small part of the high line. Some snow develops late tonight, anywhere from 10 below to 0 for lows. There'll be periods of snow tomorrow. It'll be cold, 10 to perhaps 20 degrees in some areas for highs tomorrow. Thursday, some sun, but mostly cloudy. There might be a snow shower. Some areas, believe it or not, could reach the mid-30s.
Wow, Ted, remember that one time you got stranded with your dog in the middle of nowhere and survived off of whatever it was you survived off of?
Taco sauce.
Yeah, taco sauce, right? That's pretty remarkable.
That is. I suppose there's some nutrition in taco sauce, right? Considering, I guess, there's some tomato derivatives, some other stuff, I guess.
I'm not a nutritionist, but I'd go as far to say there's probably as much nutritional value in iceberg lettuce as there is taco sauce from Taco Bell.
Well, perhaps.
So nothing.
But
anyways, weather-wise.
Vitamin C, I think, is in there, at least in the taco sauce.
Send us an email to Ted, vitamin C and taco sauce. I don't know about that, Ted, but you do know about weather.
Yes, I do, and I know there's more snow headed our way.
Thanks.
Not what we want to hear, but anyway, let's take a look at what's going on outside right now. And hey, we had a lot of sunshine out there today, and with the days getting longer and longer now, the sun still hanging out there here after the 5 o'clock hour. And however, you'll notice some clouds encroaching into the region. And good afternoon, everyone. We're glad to have you with us. And later tonight and during the course of the day tomorrow, there will be periods of snow. Doesn't look like a whole lot right now, but I'll have more on that in just a little bit. Showing the passes, Rogers Pass, definitely passable here. And also McDonald Pass just a few moments ago, looking very, very nice. However, late tonight, during the course of the day tomorrow, there will be snow over the passes. And only one advisory out, wind chill advisory, 9 o'clock tonight, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning for a small section of the high line. And as far as cloud cover, some moving on into the area as complements of a flow off the Pacific. And temperatures, it's getting used to this stuff. It's kind of scary. Only 5 outside right now in Great Falls, still 2 below in Helena. You get the idea. Single digits all over the place with a balmy 13 there in Glasgow. Not a whole lot of wind, so with that, not a whole lot of wind chill, but still feeling pretty nasty out there across the region. And for high temperatures, actual highs tomorrow, these are the projected highs and could reach the mid-teens across our area. Cold air all the way down to the Gulf Coast. New Orleans, Fat Tuesday, huh? They're a little chilly down there with 50 degrees. Standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, liking it, 70 degrees. Valley of the Sun, loving that, 79 degrees. And we have been seeing, what has been the case over the last several days, a flow off the Pacific, keeping the clouds across the southern tier of the United States. But as you can tell right here, that is about to change. The Pacific moisture beginning to move on into the area. And with that, that'll provide the moisture for the snow we'll see later tonight and during the course of the day tomorrow. Upper level flow, trough off to our west and east side of the trough where you find the action. Plenty of that. California, once again, it's been a phenomenal year. All kinds of rain and more higher elevation snow. They'll be measuring it in feet again in the Sierra Nevada mountains after all is said and done there. But the bulk of the energy with this system stays off to the west. But there'll still be enough moisture and still enough energy to squeeze some of the moisture out of the atmosphere later on tonight and during the course of the day tomorrow. And this particular computer model, I think, has really got a pretty good handle on some things. And again, I say this because these particular computer models, boy, considering the topography they have to deal with, they do one heck of a job with the snowfall totals. And I'm thinking a 1 to 3 inch will be the amounts that we get across the region. And as you can see, this particular model confirms this by midday on Thursday. So perhaps a bit more slipping and sliding out there as if the roads aren't bad enough. But at least we're not going to see a whole lot of snow. But any snow, I suppose, is not welcome. But anyway, some snow tomorrow in the teens. And, you know, this deserves a Ripley's Believe It or Not. Thursday, we could actually get above freezing. Computer model numbers are saying up into the mid to upper 30s, but I'm gonna stick to the freezing point right now. And then Friday through the weekend, temperatures still well below the average. Again, the average is in the low to middle 40s, and it looks like we will stay that way right on through the period, and pretty much the same story for Helena. However, Helena could actually sneak above the 40-degree mark on Monday. Now, that's definitely a believe it or not right there.
Wow, just the swing of things.
Yeah.
It's like, felt warm today, but like you said, we're kind of used to it.
Getting used to it, yeah. When temperatures in the single digits start feeling warm, man, you know, the cold is a little, it's time for the cold to get out of
Well, I
here.
have good news for you, Ted.
Yes.
Spring starts March 20th.
All right,
And
right.
Friday is in 72 hours.
That's right. That's the big one right there.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, Ted. Appreciate it. All right.
All right, Chief Meteorologist Ted King joins us now.
Ted-
Pretty incredible, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And Ted, you spent a little bit of time in the Carolinas, right?
Right.
It's north or south? I'm not real sure.
Both of them, North
Okay.
Carolina and South Carolina. In Wilmington, I spent some time
Wow.
as well. So yeah, you know. And the thing is, we got hit by two hurricanes when I was there, and you know they do the damage, but the people they just they're hard nosed about it. They clean up and they rebuild and they stay there.
You
And
gotta be.
It's
What
almost
else do you do?
exactly. It's almost like us in wildfires here in Montana. It's like
Yeah.
we're not necessarily accustomed to it, but we know how to deal with it.
Right, you know, and boy, but I'll tell you what, this was a biggie, 30-plus inches of rain. They hadn't seen one like that in quite a while. But anyway, anything like that for us, we had a half-inch of rain Saturday night. That
We'll
sort of-
take it.
Yeah, that sort of wet down the thirsty landscape. Let's check it out there right now. And a pretty nice Monday evening across most of the region. So overall tonight, partly cloudy will be the story, with lows in the 40s. There is some showers right now, eastern highline exiting the state. Tomorrow, not bad, partly cloudy, 65 to 70.
All right, Ted. This past weekend was really nice. We got a little bit of rain that I
Yeah.
know a lot of people were asking for, looking forward to, so we're
Yeah.
thankful for that.
Some pretty healthy totals, too.
Yeah.
Half-inch in Great Falls, quarter-inch in Helena. So,
Wow.
yeah, it did us well. But we got more on the way, though. But that'll come up later on in the week. But none out there right now for most of us. Let's step outside here. Stockton Bank Tower Cam showing us a fine, fine evening right here in the Great Falls area and adjacent areas thereof. Just a few clouds out there, but nothing to spoil the fun. And hello, everybody. So glad to have you with us on this late Monday afternoon. And, yeah, we have another decent day coming up tomorrow. But Wednesday right now, looks like it's going to be, the temperature's really going to take a tumble, and a pretty good chance for some rainfall. And around the area right now, a little shower happening right here, up in the Opime area, about to move into your area on the eastern high line. But other than that, a pretty nice area, or a pretty nice evening for much of the area. 69 right now in Great Falls. Yes, some clouds out there. The automated station has a little trouble seeing the clouds out there, but a lot of sunshine as well in the Helena area, along with some clouds. 72 degrees, not bad for a mid-September evening. 60s and 70s the story right now, and down mostly into the 40s with a few 50-degree readings overnight tonight. And there, the wind not a factor. Get it while you can, man. This is pretty nice weather. We know with autumn, the first day of autumn, Saturday, we're going to be seeing some, well, not so nice weather in the not-too-distant future, but still toasty south of the jet stream here. It's still summertime, so if you're south of the jet stream, you can still get pretty toasty here as parts of the Mississippi River Valley on up to the eastern Great Lakes right now. And parts of the Northeast still seeing the remnants. This is the remnants of a tropical storm Florence, spreading a lot of rain, the higher terrain of the northern Appalachians here, but not going to see anything like they saw in the Carolinas. And out here for us, a lot of motion here, okay? You see a lot of motion going on here. This right here, and also some motion right here. This energy will serve to invigorate this trough, okay, over the next couple of days. We have a flat flow over the top of us today, and also for tomorrow. Pretty good looking day coming up for tomorrow, but this energy is really going to invigorate this trough. Okay, and you don't always see this particular situation with a trough in place, but in order for it to happen, there has to be a trough in place, and boom, we go down to ground level on Wednesday. Upslope flow kicks in. This is ground level. Area of low pressure develops down to our south and east, and the counterclockwise flow brings up moisture. That air rises, it cools, can't hold the moisture, and we've seen this before. Things are going to be cool on Wednesday with a pretty good chance for some rain. Just a slight chance for a shower parts of the high line tonight. Most of you will not see one. Decent day tomorrow, And then as we head towards Wednesday, that upslope kicks in, and boom, rain begins to expand across the region on Wednesday. And there's going to be some higher elevation snow with this situation as well. Roughly 6,000 feet, I think above pass level, but something that you need to be watching if you are traveling on Wednesday. But anyway, that's going to be a struggle Wednesday to reach that 51 after a pretty good day tomorrow with temperatures well into the 60s. And on into Thursday, temperatures still on the cool side. Just a chance for some rain as we head towards Thursday and Friday again, because that trough is just going to continue to find a home over the top of us. So we could see some pretty decent rains on Wednesday into Wednesday night, and also a chance for some more on Friday. And right now, if you have outdoor plans, right now, Saturday looks good, but another chance for rain on Sunday, so we may be making up for things here.
I'm really surprised at how cool it's going to stay all week. I mean, last week it was pretty nice, but we still hit the 70s a couple days, right?
Yes, we did, but it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing a whole lot of 70s in the near future.
Downward slope now.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks, Ted. All right, now
Now we do bring in Chief Meteorologist Ted King. And Ted,
boy, I'll tell you, hoping for the best, hoping nobody's caught in that, man.
Because it's been winter has come full swing right now in this February, and it's not surprising to see something like that happen.
Right, it's just been snowing up in the mountains in the northwest part of our state, up near the Continental Divide, and areas in the west have just been getting so much snow this year. We're going to start hearing more and more about the avalanches, I'm afraid. But anyway, it looks like the snow coming to an end right here in central Montana. First, let's take a look outside, and it's stopped right here in the Great Falls area. Actually, a little bit of clearing going on out there. And as the skies clear on out later tonight, it's going to be some fog across the region, along with some really, really cold temperatures. But anyway, good evening, everyone. So glad to have you with us. And I'll start you out. If you have to drive over the divide tonight, well, Rogers Pass, looking passable, but McDonald Pass right now looking like the better. These shots were just taken a little while ago. A little snowpack there on McDonald Pass, but again, still passable. Winter weather advisory till 5 a.m. However, after that expires, I suspect another one will be issued for the same region for later tomorrow on into early Friday. The situation remaining the same in the atmosphere. And here's the snow, perhaps a bit more coverage than depicted here by Big Sky Viper radar. Sometimes the radar doesn't pick it all up, but the general line has shifted down to the south. Some areas still seeing the snow. Some of the higher terrain south of Great Falls could see another 3 inches of snow before all is said and done this evening. Still some happening around Glasgow, so no doubt Highway 2, Malta over to Glasgow. Some slipping and a sliding there. And I know we've been saying it for about the last 2 weeks every night, but if you have to travel, just please be careful out there because the roads are treacherous. Other than that, here's that particular line of snow again. This will be shifting southward, and skies will clear later tonight. In fact, early in the day, we're going to see some sunshine tomorrow, but these temps, ouch, right now. Goose egg right here in Great Falls. Look at Bozeman, a balmy 39, while it's 22 in Helena. Bitter cold along the high line. That will not relent the way it looks right now. Light winds again, so that lends itself well to the formation of fog. So again, some of that could be locally dense tomorrow. But look at that wind, the wind chill, ouch. Not as bad as it has been, but still not quite picnic weather here. Bitter cold out there. Again, hypothermia and frostbite set in quickly with these temperatures, so please be careful out there. There are your highs. Once again, bitter cold stuff for much of the north central part of our state. I'll show you this. Much of the west watches and warnings for snow over the next few days, and that is because the song remains the same here. Look at all this moisture just being trucked in off the Pacific. The Sierra Nevada mountains have had phenomenal amounts of snow, and they keep on getting it there. Plus this right here. See this? It kind of looks like a smile right here. See this? Right there. That's a trough. That's a bunch of energy. You can see the energy diving right here. This shifts south and eastward. Will take up residence over the western part of the United States for the next few, actually starting late tomorrow and right on through the weekend, the way it looks right now. So today we have a little ripple moving past that's causing the snow. You couple that with the upslope and we're getting the snow. And by late tomorrow, another trough moves on into the area. The upslope flow is in place, and so will, and more snow will be in place as well. This snow gets out of here later on tonight. Clearing tomorrow morning, again, going to be some locally dense fog, but as that next trough approaches, more snow late tomorrow night, and on into Friday. And again, with that trough parked over the region for the next several days, looking like some snow will be the story. Maybe getting above 10 degrees here in Great Falls tomorrow. Mid-20s on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, deep freeze, and you know, each day with that trough in place and also an upslope flow, there's a pretty good chance for at least some snow those days. And Helena, you were actually up near 40 yesterday, and we could be up near 35 on Friday. I think we'd be out dancing in the streets if we saw
a little action.
Yeah, might want to head to Helena for 35 degrees. But again, you know, you got to let, you know, it's our job, you know, to let people know. Please, it's very dangerous out there driving, and the frostbite and hypothermia set in quickly. So just please be careful.
Safety first. All right, thanks, Ted. Moving on, you know those.
Canada, our home.
So whenever I'm out in public, the number one question that I get asked every time is, what is it like working with Ted King? And every time I give a different answer, because it really was different every single day. Ted, you brought a smile to my face. You helped make me the anchor that I am today. You helped me become more comfortable on air. And those are qualities that I will never be able to thank you enough for. So I wish you the absolute best, and I'm really going to miss you.
Don't feed the animals, but if you want to send us a nice hot meal.
It just so happens it's National Send Your Favorite Weather Person a Steak Day.
An anchor person, too, right?
They got the right guys doing the job.
Tedithy, it was great working with you, man. Can't wait to see where you go. I'm excited for what your future holds, and I hope everything goes smooth from here on out.
Ted, it's a big 10-4 on the weekend plans. I'm definitely going to miss all the sayings that you have, and I'll never, ever, ever forget you.
It's been so much fun working in the Weather Center with you and learning from you. I wish you all the best in the future. You deserve it.